I have never been diagnosed with depression, but I sometimes wonder if you tell yourself something often enough, do you start to believe it? It seems like life is a constant uphill battle in which we spend all our time struggling to progress. We never get the chance to turn around and just admire the view. You don't get the chance to reflect on how hard you have worked to get to where you are. I often wonder if life is meant to be this difficult, and if it is not, when does life start being fun? I can remember when I was a teenager, I didn't get into drugs or alcohol, even though I had access to both. I was always afraid that should I indulge in those activities, that the idea of ending my life might become a rational decision. And it's not that I thought a lot about ending my life, but even back then there was this constant struggle to find some sort of ongoing happiness with my life as it was. I used to hold on to the idea that as bad as things were now, there was always a chance that they would get better. I never wanted drugs or alcohol to distort my thinking into believing that things wouldn't get better, and therefore leading me to do something stupid, like ending my life. I thought that so long as you are still alive, then there was always a chance things could get better. Depression is not an emotion. It's not the same as feeling sad. You can appear happy and smiling, or even feel happy in yourself in the moment, and still be struggling with depression. I don't really understand why I get depressed. It's not like my life is really all that bad. In fact, there are many people whose lives are far worse and much more of a struggle than mine. I know that there are many things that contribute to the way I feel, and that many of them I can control. So I spend a lot of time constantly trying to motivate myself to make improvements in different aspects of my life. And this is how I've come to manage my depression, by telling myself that if I make these changes, that'll be another thing out of the way, and that life will get just that little bit easier. And for a while, life does get just that little bit easier, and I get just that little bit less depressed. But it doesn't stay that way for long, because more stuff comes along that needs to be done, and before you know it, you're back fighting that uphill battle that is life.